What's up, my people? What's up, my homies? What's up, my friends? I'm Gnarly Vato, and these are gnarly times. Well, today I'm gonna talk about my homeboy Nate Dogg, his cousin, and why I put hands on him and why he deserved it. Well, at the time, Nate had died, right? He the day Nate got shot, he called me and said, "Hey, we have reason to believe that Nate was kicking in with some Southsiders, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Talk right, fool. What are you talking about?" He was all talking like he was chingon. And I knew him. I was like, "Fool, be real, fool. What are you, a super cholo now? Super gangster?" That's what Nate would call a fool like that. Hey, Holmes. What's up, Vato? Fools like that. He didn't like that shit, you know. That was his cousin, and he brought him up, you know. Well, this fool called smutting up his own cousin. I was like, what the hell is this fool talk? I was like, for real? Well, I was pissed. Him literally saying he was transporting some Southsiders and they shot him in the back of the head. So he did that. I don't know why he did it. I don't know who told him to do that, but he did it. Well, a lot of these fools, that's why at the time a lot of these fools were on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Getting all tweaked out, you know. And well, I didn't get into crazy like that. I may have did it rarely, you know, but I never got addicted to it, you know, because my dad was addicted to it. Everybody was falling off that, so I didn't like to do that, you know. And I used to tell people like, "Hey, fool, what are you doing that shit for?" You know? And well, I just stayed drinking alcohol mainly, you know. And anyways, these guys, this guy, after he did it, I was so pissed. I told him I tried to catch this fool because he needed to be disciplined. And if I ain't gonna discipline him, who's gonna discipline him? Not the other fools, because he's the one on their side, you know. Because everybody was feared and scared of the fool who killed Nate, you know. But even before that, he used to bully everybody. He'd be rolling around carloads of fools, you know. And well, this fool. So that's why a lot of times, fools that used to be my homeboys or my friends, they turned on me, because this fool would get him. He'd hunt him down. You know what I'm saying? Beat him. Like he tried to get this. Anyways, well, I couldn't get a hold of this dude for a while. So I told my little homeboy, I said, "Bro, I need you to get in contact with this fool." He'd be like, "Why?" And I said, "This fool," and I told him how he smutted up his own cousin. I said, "He needs to be disciplined." So he couldn't even, I couldn't get a hold of him. So, you know, some tweakers would be out there moving around, you know, but other tweakers would be put away, you know, up in the house with the blinds. So anyways, these fool, I told them, "Hey, I need you, please, fool. Really." So this fool gets in contact with him, you know. He's like, "Hey, check it out. What's up? Go check it out." Well, this fool, Weddle was saying, or whatever he was running by, was staying at Paul Bunyan, right? Slash, I don't know what it is right now, but back then, right there in Porterville, right off of the 190, the 65, you know, in Morton, there's a hotel that used to have a Paul Bunyan, a big carved out redwood tree. Well, at the back of it, Paul Bunyan, the last row of rooms, he was about middle way through, right? And all this time I've been kind of stewing. That's why you can't let your anger take advantage of you. You know, you gotta learn to control that, especially if you're a parent. You know, I learned that up in jail. It said if you got an anger problem, you ain't gonna be a good parent. You know, that's why I think I had a hard time raising my daughter sometimes, you know. I had to learn to control my entertainment. But anyways, it's like I was stewing and brewing, and then I just drink off this natural ice or Bud Ice or whatever, you know. So I'll probably, so you know how that pumps you up a little more. So anyways, this fool goes, we go over there, right? Like 3 of us, 4 of us, and right at the where the room was at, like a room away, it was like a little where you could step in. Like if you looked out of the room, opened the door, looked out the room, you wouldn't see nobody, you know, but someone's there. So I was like, yeah, that's nice. So anyway, I go, all right, I said, I'm gonna go wait right here. You go knock on the door, right? And you know, it was kind of a setup. And this fool goes, knocks on the door, and the homeboy opens it. Okay, what's up? And I come creeping right out the what's called, right out the side. He's there talking the door like this, the homeboy, and I come creep out. And I was like, "What's up, fool? You talking about my homeboy?" And he was like, and well, the room, right? You know, most hotel rooms, the door right here. You got one bed and then 2 beds, and then like the little wall and then the restroom right there. Well, this fool, before I even had a chance to swing at this fool, he already started running. He had nowhere to run because the restroom was occupied, which I found out was by his sister. But he ran between the wall of the restroom and the bed. And I said, "What are you talking about, my homeboy? Excuse me, your cousin?" And just started punching him. Boom, boom, you know, just full throttle. Right in his head. You know, and he was there like curled up. And I just kept punching him, letting my anger out, my frustration for disrespecting my homeboy, you know. And then I would miss that. It was like then I couldn't even hit him with my right hand, because it started swelling up and it started hurting me. I just started punching with my left hand. You know, letting all the frustration and pain, I think, out on Nate's cousin's head and face. Even when he was curling up, I was hitting him in his ribs, just mauling him. And all this time, he never even swung back at all, because he knew he did wrong. He knew he messed up. You know, he thought there'd be no ramifications because everybody thought these side VCP would have their back. That's why they said, "Don't worry about them fools. Them weenies talking about me, my brother, and Nate, you know, and my homeboys." Because they're trying to fight for the west side within us, the west side. You know, but the little homies, the real fools knew what the real west side was. You know, so it was getting crazy and wild. It was just nutty, uncontrollable, cutthroat fools turning on you. A lot of times you didn't know who to trust. You know? And, well, so after I just hit him until I couldn't hit him, I probably hit him 100 times. But all I know, I couldn't hit him no more, and I just walked. And by the time his sister had come out screaming, "Ah, what's going on?" She had a towel. She was in the restroom, you know? And the other homie just stood there in the room, and the other homie was by the door. And just, I even put a few kicks on him, but, you know, it was just sad experience. I knew it was wrong, but I know why I did it. I was frustrated. I had to let my anger out on somebody, you know? It was just real. It was real at the time. I was going through a lot of pain and hurt, you know, frustrated. And then the other homeboy, the dude who killed my homeboy, he was there, sitting on his throne. Everybody watching him, taking care of him, guarding him. You know, he used to go to Charlie's, post up partying. after he killed my homeboy. You know, so it was just insane. Don't get me wrong, I I was doing my thing, but it was just fools like untouchable at the time. You know, but this is one of the gnarly tales of my life. A tale about revenge. You know, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. But you need to learn right from wrong and think before you do things in life. Well, I'm Gnarly Vato, and this is Gnarly Times. Have a great day. Stay gnarly.